Hello everybody and welcome back to another Twins Reviews video. Today we're reviewing the Onforu LED floodlight. Should be a good one. Let's jump into it. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Onforu RGB LED lights. This is the 50 watt version. There is multiple versions, 30, 60, and 100 watts as well. And in the box you actually get two lights. So when we talk about the price, it's for both of these lights because they all come in one box. You get two lights and two remotes all in one package. Pretty cool stuff. Before we get into the video, I would just like to say please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and please like the video. It helps us out a lot with content that you guys like and stuff, and we can make more of it. Also, you can follow our Instagram in the description. Also, our blog page is down there as well. And without further ado, let's jump right into the review. Alright, so this is going to be the 50 watt Onforu floodlight. Specifically, it's IP66, also labeled right here. There's a couple versions of this product on the market on Amazon, which you can check down in the description using our link. But this is the 50 watt. I believe there is also a 30 watt, 60 watt, and I think a 100 watt, which is the most powerful one. So this 50 watt, I believe, is discontinued for the moment, or at least it's out of stock. But pretty much the closest that you'll get is going to be the 60 watt. But 50 watt is actually really powerful. This light is much more powerful than I was imagining. I thought 50 watt, I mean, how good can or how powerful can a light get? And actually, we have two of them because they come in a 2-pack. We're gonna turn one on for mood lighting. Yeah, so if you could see that in the back over there, kind of by him, you could see the light in the back. It's very, very powerful, I would say. If you're looking right at it, your eyes will hurt. So don't look right at the light. When pointing it at a wall, it's kind of nice. It could create a really cool background. Usually with most lights, you kind of have that. But this one's really unique because you can change all these different colors on this control. And you can change a ton of colors. There's a ton of settings. You can flash it. You can make it auto. You can have it slow down. Very, very kind of cool feature on this. So I think that gives it a big plus, honestly. Yeah, a lot of RGB lights have this style of remote. With a bunch of colors, and then you can do some fading as well as like flashing different colors and like rainbow color. Not all of these colors represent the exact coloring on this light, but they're more or less the same on the remote, so it's pretty easy to know which color you're selecting. There's also a brightness option. That is on full blast right now, but we're also in daylight with a bunch of lighting, and you can still see it very prominently, obviously showing the power that it has. Also, when operating the remote, I kind of have to be in the line of sight of the light for it to do anything. So if I was just like pointing at the camera and trying to, you know, activate that light, that's not gonna do anything. But I have to kind of, you know, be pointing at it too for that to work. Yeah, the design of the light itself is very cool. You have this the metal holder over here, which is if you can see that, this holder right here. The light itself is like kind of made out of strong, I guess, plastic maybe. It's pretty good quality, I would say. I will like to mention that the cord itself is not very long. It's very, very short, so you're gonna have to find a place near an outlet, or you need to find an extension cord. I will also like to mention that the plug itself is not waterproof while the light is, so don't go dunking this into water or using it in the rain. Not gonna go well. Or either that, or you have to figure out a way to cover the cord itself while the light is waterproof, so it can take some water, but this can't. Yeah, let me explain the IP ratings real quick, because there's a common misconception with calling things waterproof. It's IP66, meaning it can withstand some jets, but not constantly. You want IP68 for you to be able to completely submerge your light and it be completely waterproof. That's IP68. So if you live in a place if you're using this for outdoor lighting, which a lot of people do, and there's constant rain and you can't really hide it very well under something, I'm assuming it's not going to perform as well as you want it to. Now, the frame that he was talking about is actually metal and it moves out. It's really you might want to unscrew it sometimes if you want to, you know, control it. But it has these mounts, so you can actually mount these to walls and things like that. So for outdoor lighting, actually not bad, but you have to consider that it is not IP68.
Yeah, I will say that I probably would not use this light if it's for outdoors, since you need extra equipment like an extension cord, as I said before, if you're gonna try to plug it in. I would honestly stick to using this indoors, maybe like for streaming, for backgrounds in indoor settings. This will be perfect, and I think that's probably mostly what you're gonna use it for. I don't think anyone's taking this to use outside, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it really does fill up a room if you have a pretty small room, but you have to remember that you can't really hide this light anywhere because it's kind of it's sizable, so you can't really hide it behind, like, say, a camera, for example. If I wanted like a small light behind the camera, obviously it's not fitting there. So you have to really consider where you put this, and especially with this long and fat cord, you also have to, you know, consider where that's going to go. Now, the price on these lights varies from different watts. The 50 watt, or I'll rather say the 60 watt, because that's actually on the market, is around $50 to $60, which actually is not a bad price, especially for an RGB light. You know, those are really expensive, but for an RGB light, that is pretty powerful. Like, I'm gonna be using this. That one constantly is gonna stay over there. This we be using as a key light, or maybe to light the background, or we will be finding a use for this. But it's actually not a bad price, and 50 watts is very powerful. Yeah,
I think around $50-$60 is a pretty good price. We'll link it down in the description if you do want to go and cop yourselves some of these lights. So yeah, there's that. Thank you very much for sending this to us, Onforu. We appreciate it.
And right before we wrap up the video, there's a few things that we missed. One is it also has a timing option, which you can set it to like be on for, I believe, 3, 6, and 12 hours. So that's right here. It has a 3H, 6H, and 12H, meaning you're setting it for a few hours to be going. And now one of the most important things, heat. Now, don't be fooled. This does heat up. It does heat up from the back. It's not one of those LED lights that doesn't heat up. It does. And you can feel it. Like, actually, I'm gonna go, that's been on for, I don't know, like 8 minutes now. Let me go ahead and feel that real quick. So, I can definitely feel the heat on that light. It's not like heat that's gonna hurt my hand or anything, but you know, if I was a little bit cold, I can come up to it, you know, heat my hands a little bit. It's not, it might do me some good. So it does heat up from the back. One thing to say about that, and that's pretty much it for this light. I was actually pretty satisfied with it. I'm definitely gonna find some use for it, definitely, but it is kind of, I would say, a specific use. It's not gonna fit all. It's not a all size fit all, or however they call that.
Yeah, so for around $50-$60, I think it's definitely a pretty good price. And thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you all for the continuous support. The channel's been growing. That's great. We haven't been posting as frequently as we wanted to, because with school and stuff, things can kind of get a little busy. So I hope you understand. However, we'll be trying to come out with more content in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.